Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with some Jameis Winston Madden highlights today on my channel. Yesterday, I did Marcus Mariota, and you guys really enjoyed that video. So, I'm doing it again today, and what I did in yesterday's video had some Madden highlights in the background, as I just talked a little bit about the player in the video. In this video, obviously, is going to be Jameis Winston. Talk about his pick in the draft, what I think about him as a player moving forward for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and just really what I think about the pick in general. But just like yesterday's video, let me know in the comment section below what you think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selecting Jameis Winston with the #1 pick in the 2015 NFL Draft. And for those of you wondering, this is just a created roster on the Xbox One, a fantastic roster created that anybody can go and download in the community files. So obviously the ratings that you saw at the beginning of the video won't really reflect what they are going to be exactly in Madden 16, but they're going to be somewhere in the general vicinity of what those ratings were, and he's going to play just about the same. But anyways, let's get into the video. Jameis Winston goes #1 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and in my opinion, they had really no other choice than to select Jameis Winston. I mean, in my opinion, gonna be completely honest, I think he's a little bit overrated. If he was able to come out the year that he won the Heisman, I would have not been surprised one bit and would have completely agreed with him going #1. And obviously, I agree with him going #1 this year. But I don't know. I just saw a decline in his play. That's the one thing that worries me with this pick, is the fact that you want to see a player, especially like Jameis Winston, who went #1 in the draft, the guy you're gonna hand over your franchise to, and hopefully the guy can, bring back the franchise to a winning state. You want to see him progress over time. And I think he actually got worse from his freshman to sophomore year at Florida State. I mean, he threw 17 interceptions this past year against college talent, so that kind of worries me as well. But you can't put too much stock into that, because his talent at Florida State did drop some around him from his freshman to sophomore year. And something that was brought up to me about the interception thing, Matt Ryan, his last year at Boston College, he threw a ridiculous amount of interceptions at Boston College. He still went #1 to the Falcons, and I think he's doing okay with Atlanta. So you can't really put too much stock in the interception thing, but it is something that I would be worried about. Out of all the quarterbacks in this draft, I mean, a team like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have to select a quarterback #1. And he obviously has the best, physical tools, he's the most NFL ready, I guess, quarterback out of this draft, obviously. So when you're somebody like the Bucs and this is like your last chance for that front office, for the coaching staff to keep their jobs. So I think Jameis Winston was the obvious #1 pick. Now to the part where nobody really wants to talk about, but you have to, to put in consideration his off-the-field issues. I know a lot of Florida State fans say they're all false accusations, or they all don't really mean much, they weren't too bad. Well, even if you think that, you got to agree that he does put himself in some bad situations nonetheless. So that is something you have to be worried about. He just has to get smarter about what he does, the situations that he puts him in. And if he can stay, okay off the field, I think he's going to be just fine in Tampa Bay. I mean, he has some good receivers there right now. Mike Evans is a receiver that I believe is going to be absolutely insane. He was pretty good his first year, his rookie year in the NFL, so I think he's going to be just fine. And then he has Vincent Jackson as well, and some pretty good tight ends on that offense. So he has the supporting cast around him. It's not like he doesn't have any receivers to throw to. So let's just see how he can, transition. Not moving too far away from Tallahassee, so I definitely think he's going to put some fans in the seats at Raymond James Stadium. They said the stadium has been kind of like half empty the past couple seasons, and I think that should increase, the attendance should increase a little bit this next year with Jameis Winston as a rookie in Tampa Bay. But overall, I mean, I think it was the obvious pick. I mean, is he the best quarterback that's come out of the draft the past 5 years? No. I mean, I don't believe he's a replica of, Andrew Luck. A lot of people compared him to that. After his first year at Florida State, like I said, I thought that could have been a possibility, but I just didn't like the decline that I saw in his play from his first to second year. There's too many bad decisions. I mean, obviously he's shown that he was clutch at the end of the games. I mean, coming back, they had to come back so many times, so that is something that you'd like to see from the quarterback, but I was just a little bit worried about all the interceptions that he's thrown. I mean, he might come out his first year in Tampa Bay and throw just a crazy amount of interceptions, or he may come out and surprise some people. But I think he's going to be just fine in Tampa Bay. I don't really think he's going to be a flop. If he can stay out of trouble off the field, I think he will have a solid career in Tampa Bay. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said at the beginning, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the Jameis Winston pick. How do you think he's going to do in his career at Tampa Bay? Let me know in the comments. If you have any players you want me to do this for specifically, let me know that also in the comment section below. As of right now, I'm probably going to do all the quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers that were selected in the first round. But if you have any other players you want me to do, let me know by dropping a comment. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.